Alright, welcome back to Game 3. Got the top 4 of the Savage Land series. Octagon slash Tabletop Simulator slash Online League for Doomtown. Alright, we're just about to start Game 3. Alotoaxolotls took Game 1, and Shecky just got done taking Game 2, and I guess we're going to Game 3. Let's see. Axolotls wins the low ball. I'm going to see if they can share their hands. Cool. Alright, this will be fun. I can, now that I'm a spectator in this game, or I'm an actual player, but I don't have a hand or a deck or anything, but now I can actually look through people's discard piles, which is nice. I can look through people's boot hills. Oh my god, 2. Jesus. I wonder if that's why he was saying goddamn. 2 jokers in the first low ball. I did get an Amazing Grace though, so that's good. Alright, Allie's doing her thing. He's doing his thing. Trying to get as many of those out-of-town deeds as he can, so he can have money to pay for all those non-dead man hand cards to get him on the table. So that's a good start to get Amazing Grace so he can get this engine going. So now he's going to look through his discard and say, what do I want to see back in my hand? And if I were him, I would definitely... Oh, that's right, those cards get shuffled back in. So out of these, I would probably want to put High Stakes Haven back in the deck. So hopefully that'll hit his hand and then hit the play board at some point. That's an interesting new miracle. This was definitely a change from my version of this deck. Dude's man, that's a fun but risky card. Alright, Fred's doing the job by himself, unopposed of course. This deck really cannot fight until it gets its deck thinned out and gets some studs on the board. Alright, what else is going on? So he's probably going to send some... If it's anything like last game, he'll send Lawrence out to take this. Alright, so it looks like Axolotls is using his home. Also gives him an extra influence, so he's got the influence from Amazing Grace and the influence from here. Excuse me. Which will help with Shecky's fast clock. That'll help him survive another day or two. So he refuses to call out. Didn't have to go home because of Amazing Grace, but decides to go home anyways. Obviously he's not going to fight. At least not yet. Although he did surprise me in Game 1 when he fought without any studs, but that's because he had seen he only had Dead Man's Hand values left in his deck, so that was a pretty awesome move. Yep. Booting to move. what's Shecky got in his hand? Recruitment drive. Interesting. Wonder if he'll do that right away. I would imagine so. Probably with aces, I'm gonna guess. What? Passes. I wonder why he's not running that right away. Did he not have money? He had the money. Oh, recruitment drive. I was thinking of, what's that jack that he has? Meet the new boss. That's what I was thinking of. So what does he have in his discard? Okay, looks like I missed Axolotls, one low ball. Let's see, does he have any targets? Oh, he's got... Oh no, not good for Shecky. Lost to the plague. That is not what he wants to see on Alley, but that's exactly what Axolotls wanted to see. Early one of those is... I don't want to say it's good game at that point, but definitely uphill battle for Shecky at this point. Alright, so... Guess if I can't boot for a control point, I'm going to go mug you in the face. Actually, that'll hurt a good amount. Those are two of his only 4 miracles in the deck. Those get aced. That's going to hurt. Hopefully that doesn't mean the game just drags out for 10 hours, though. These games are all untimed. That's what they agreed to. Alright, so he's got recruitment drive. Reduced by the number of wanted dudes, so maybe he'll reduce by your highest bounty. So maybe he needs to get a little more bounty going before he can recruitment drive either of these two guys. Alright, so how can he get a clock going without Alley? Man, can you mug your own dudes? No, mark an opposing dude. Yeah. Be funny if he could mug Alley. Mug the disease right out of her. Oh, he was able to find a third out of his 4 miracles. Very nice. This deck is finding what it needs to find right away. Now he can do his home again. Well, after he casts it, of course. Failed on an ace, pull of an ace, but not a big deal right now. He doesn't really care. He's got plenty of influence. Alright, so he put... I guess I'm not sure what he put back in the deck, but... A lot of good choices to put back in the deck. Buried Treasure is a good choice. Willow is a good choice. High Stakes Haven might be the best choice, but... At this point, I'd be okay with putting out 1 or 2 control points on deeds. Yeah, maybe 1 at most. So you can only... Let's see. All his dudes have 4 bounty. He can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 control, plus Lawrence's extra control, so that's 6. Already has 1 on her, that's 7. Looks like at the moment, the most he can really get is 7 control points. That's going to take several turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At least 8 turns, unless he draws something else into his hand. These are two good cards that'll help if he faces a legal dead man's hand. Alright, what do we got here? Shecky wins. Let's see, what does Shecky have for kill jobs? Two kidnappings. Unless I'm missing something, it looks like that's about it. Frontier Feud. Alright, well that's another way to either do a call out or at least give your dude a control point. Which in this situation would probably just axolotls would just give him a control point. Alright, so now he's trying to get another control on Allie. So, I mean, he does have Meet the New Boss as well. Help get control points. I remember this deck being a lot more aggressive with kill jobs, though. I wonder if he's cut back on that. Two kidnappings is probably not going to be enough against what he needs here. Even if he does kidnap, he might just be able to hire guns and do it back. That mugging was good, but then he's just got, Amazing Grace to give potential influence if it doesn't fail, but guaranteed influence from here. Alright, so yeah, he's not scared of putting out control points. I think that's probably the wise move. Steven's coming out, probably just to get him out of his hand. Doubt he's actually going to fight with him. He's got the upper hand at this point, so no reason to be risky. Swing and a miss on Grime for Stevie. So he's at 1, 2, 3, potentially 4 control points. Yeah. Obviously not going to happen this turn. He's got 9 influence. Of course, then again, Shecky is not in any danger of losing either with his 6 influence versus 0 control over here. Alright, back to low ball. If Shecky gets a well-timed kidnapping after he gets some more control points, he might be able to swing it, but it's going to be rough. Alright, looks like a pair of... Wait, do they both have a flush? They both have a flush. Can't really see what's in his hand here. I think Shecky got it. He's got higher guns, that's good. I mean, if he could somehow discard Allie, I don't know how he would do that, but could somehow, I guess if he got another Lost to the Plague on her, he could discard her. not pay the upkeep. Alright, so she's got another control point now. She just ran the job. Amazing Grace. 2 hired guns, wow. Yeah, kidnapping's not really gonna hurt all that bad. Although, doesn't have a whole lot of income at the moment. He's really mostly looking for more deeds so he can get some income going. What's he got here? Yeah, not much more Sheki can do right now. Let's see, recruitment drive and God, Sheki has 17 Ghost Rock. Wow. Wonder why he's not grabbing one of his dudes. So cost is reduced by 4. He's got plenty of money to pay for either of these dudes just without any discounts. Man, before more deeds start getting on the board, I would run this job if I were him. Get it out of hand. Maybe do a hired guns too, just to get that out of hand. Try and find your kidnappings. Maybe he's gonna do that next turn. Let's see, so he just did a hired guns for Willa. It's a good one, good cheap one just to get on the board and get that out of your draw, out of your deck. It's a good call. What's he got here in his boot hill? Oh, that's right, 2 jokers and the 2 miracles that were mugged.
Oh my god. Give me that P90. Wait. Alright, I'm gonna save up for
What? Oh, he's probably doing his home. Deciding what to pop back in there. Okay. Can I look at people's... I can't look at people's texts. I shouldn't though. Gotta keep some suspense. Interesting. Okay, so he's got Steven out. He does have Willa. He's got Hamshanks to protect Steven. He's got a get out of jail free card. I guess he's thinks he can risk it. I wonder What's he got left? He's got 14 cards in deck. He probably just used his home to put 2 key Dead Man's Hand values back in, so probably figures if he can draw 10 to 8 cards and then cycle 2 or 3, he can probably get Dead Man's Hand. Alright, so he did. Bumped his bullets up by 1, so he's a 4 stud. Hamshanks doesn't care that his bullets are reduced, so he's an 8 and 3 versus a 9 and 0. Yep. 8 and 3, so he's got 11 cards out of 14 to get his Dead Man Hand value, which I'm guessing those are pretty good odds. But, let's see, he's got plenty of money to pay for cheating varmint straight out. And then he can also do this, so... yep, he got it. Dead Man's Hand to a flush, looks like. 5 ranks difference. So first of all, he can lower him by 2, and then do this. That'll take care of 4. Ugh. Still gives him 1 casualty to take, but then he can hired guns him right back. So I guess the only thing he really lost was money. Assuming that's what happens. Oh, he can hire him back, go over here, call him back out, and then by that point, his draw structure probably doesn't have the Dead Man's Hand anymore, so that could spell trouble for Axolotls here. Yep, here comes Ramiro. Well, maybe not Ramiro. Who did he get? Yep, he got Ramiro. I was going to say he could have gotten a different dude, but there he comes back. Coming back for more. Yeah, either way, I mean, Axolotls, he's still got Willa, so worst case scenario, I think he's still just totally fine, but yeah, I guess that hurts him because he's not going to be able to then control the deed, but at least he's also not going to lose the game immediately, so. Oh, interesting. Why? Wonder why he didn't go back over there. There's no way he's got his deck crafted at that point for Dead Man's Hand. Of course, then again, Shecky doesn't know exactly, probably doesn't know exactly this deck and what he's going against. Alright, so Axolotls wins.
No, what a bonus.
That 2 income will help a lot. Let's see. Oh, he's got, oh. I wonder who he puts that on this time. Also, he's got his 4th miracle in his hand, which is good. I would, let's see, if he's got 3 of these, I'd probably maybe put it on Lawrence so he can't get that control points. Otherwise, he could put 2 on one of these 2 guys and bump up their upkeep by 2, but I mean, Shecky always has tons of money, so I don't think that'll really do a whole lot. If he had all three of them on the same dude, that would be rough to. That'd be a six upkeep. But I don't think you want to put it on Allie, because then she might just come back. Especially since he did see that Shecky had hired guns. Yeah, he could just recruit him and drive her right back. Alright. Lawrence is coming back home. Alright, I guess he chose Fred. That's good a choice as any, I guess. Let's see, does he, how many does he have in his deck? Yeah, 3. So at most he can bump him up by 2, which, yeah, it's better than nothing. Also gets it out of your draw structure, more importantly. Alright, Steven is back. Yeah, that's one thing about this deck is you can have a Steven almost every single turn by only paying 1 or 2 Ghost Rock a turn. Got 3 Stevens, 4 hired guns. House of Faith to shuffle them back in if you really want them. Yeah, they just keep on coming back. Alright, interesting. That's why he booted him back home. So he can unboot him. Oh, he gets a kidnapping. Interesting. Does he have any hired guns left in hand? He does not. So I wonder... Probably father would be my choice to kidnap. So then you can get rid of that influence of Pedro and an influence here. And it's definitely got to be one of his blessed, because if he doesn't have any blessed, this engine gets totally shut down here. Oh, nice. So he goes for free back over there. They changed it so you cannot kidnap your own dudes. Otherwise you could kidnap Allie. Looks like he failed Amazing Grace. So who's gonna kidnap and who? Alright, looks like Aces is doing the Desolation Row unopposed. Curious what this kidnapping is gonna entail here. Can he do anything against a kidnapping? Well, at least he does have Steven, that's good. But he's definitely going to want to kidnap someone at his home, so that if Hamshanks comes in, he'll be unbooted and he won't. I mean, I guess not that he has anything to target anyways. Oh. What just happened? They both just passed? I guess they both just passed. Interesting. Wonder if he's waiting for Steven to go away first. Alotoaxolotls wins. They both have a coach whip in hand. Use this to get his jokers back if it's not taken over right away. Alright. So now does he kidnap now that Steven is gone? guess he's not paying for Antoine. Let's see, what has he got in his hand? Alright. Amazing Grace succeeds. Let's see, how many cards in his deck? 14 cards in deck. I would kidnap before he's able to do his home. Yeah. Ooh, interesting. He's going for Randall. That is not what I would choose. Probably not going to oppose. Nope. Alright, goodbye Randall. Maybe see you again after we find a hired guns. Or maybe see him back in hand, who knows. Unless he's trying to seal the win in this game. Let's see, what is he at? 1, 2, 3. Nope. I don't think he's sealing the win this one. Just happened another Amazing Grace, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 4. Plus 6 if he uses this, so he's good. Recruitment drive, there it is. What is he looking to get? Oh, Antoine. For another kidnapping. Oh. Does he have the money to do that? Yes, he does. That is interesting.
Oh God, Sonic!
Man, if he had, let's see, unboots him, gives him 2 bounty. Oh wow. Maybe he can seal it this turn. So he's got to control 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I don't think he can. Let's see. If he runs the job. I wonder if he'll wait till next round. I'm curious what he's doing here, or what he plans to do. Alright, so he's got a Joker back in discard, or back in his, yep, discard. That's good for Axolotls. Wonder, does he save the kidnapping for next turn or this turn? Pair of 6 shooters. That's fantastic for Dead Man's Hand decks. Alright, so let's see. If he goes to a deed, he can get a control. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like 5 control. I don't think that's enough. What's he got here? Okay, using his home. So he's up to 6 influence. That's interesting. If he goes... no. That'd be pretty risky to kidnap at that point. Good. We can kidnap him right there. Everybody has to boot out. Yeah, I don't know. That's risky. You'd have to bring in probably Lawrence. Yeah, probably better to wait till next round. Alright, looks like everybody's piling up here just to protect this deed. Alright, what's going on here? Hasn't done the job yet. That's true. Oh, he is kidnapping. What is going on here? Gotta take out those blessed if you want to shut down that engine. But no, he doesn't have Hamshanks to protect her, so... oh, he's actually opposing. Interesting. 15 cards in deck. No studs on the board. Don't see any way for him to get studs. So if he loses her, he'll be on to 5. Versus 1, 2, 3, 4 control. I don't see the need to protect her, but I'm not sure. Guess he does have 2 Pedros and a Willamette, so even worst case scenario, he's probably totally fine. Okay, 6 and 2 versus 5 and 4. Interesting. Maybe he saw that a lot of his dead man hand cards are still in there. Still pretty risky. Only drawing 5 cards though. Ouch. Rank 3 to a rank 6. No, rank 9. Ooh, he got the straight flush. Ouch. Alright, looks like Willow's getting aced, and then Asakichi's getting kidnapped. Ooh, that was a good card to draw just in case he gets more control points somehow. I don't think there's much else Sheki could do though. No, he's done. Yeah. She's a huge help. Influence and studs. Fantastic for this deck. He's doing pretty okay. He's got his income from both his deeds now. That's always good. Let's see what Sheki got going on. Ooh, inner struggle. That's getting played. Wait. Oh, interesting. Booting Shui and Chen instead of Inner Struggle. Interesting. Guess, takes her out for a round. I don't know how he's gonna force a fight though. So it might not matter that she's out for a round. Yeah, I don't see any way for him to start anything. Alright, so we have it's getting rumored. Alright. Oh, he just hired Jake. Yeah, he's totally fine on influence now. 1, 2, 3, potentially 4, potentially 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If both of these fail, he's still at 7. Shecky puts Joker back in. Amazing Grace succeeds. He's probably going to go take that deed back over. Not much else he can do to try and force a fight. Using his home. Getting called out. Doesn't have to move by refusing. Might just boot home anyways. Oh, interesting. Coming back over here. I guess back when he moved all his dudes over here, he couldn't kidnap anybody who was here. He would have had to kidnap Hamshanks. I'm pretty sure there were points here when he had his Blessed at home that he could have kidnapped. And Randall's always a good choice, but I would have gone for Father otherwise. I mean, at this point, if you get rid of both of his Blessed, he's down 1, 2, 3, potentially 4 influence. Plus he can't use this home at all. And he can't use Grime. He does get miracles in his hand, it blocks his hand, so... I'll have to ask him what his thoughts were on that after this is over. Alright, so he's coming over. Just gonna call him out. Guessing he's gonna refuse. Yep, refuses. Father's gonna go home. Looks like everybody's booted at home pretty much. And he doesn't want to fight till he's got Shui and Chen ready anyways. I would give her a Pedro if I were him. Do not want her kicked out of a fight. Yep, might as well put him over there. Deny that income. He doesn't have any actual normal influence guys that can help take that over for one turn, and yeah, nothing he can do. Alright, next round. Morgan Lash. Axolotls wins, except he does have Inner Struggle. Is he going to play it? Yes, he is. And Axolotls discards a Pony Express randomly. Oh, another loss to the plague. Put that on Fred. Or you could put it on Ramiro, and then neither of these guys could technically start a job that required them to boot. Kidnapping, anyways. Yeah, that's probably a better choice. Deny his control point that he can get. Let's see, so she costs 5. Ooh, damn, he's at 7. So she only costs 4. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm not sure what else Shecky can do other than keep getting as many dudes out there as he can and get that job going. Looks like he's doing his home. Yeah, putting Jackson's strike back in. It's a good way to discard. Doesn't have Asakichi to help that discard anymore, so. Okay, he used up his refusal. Coming on over to circle. Ooh, he's accepting. That's interesting. She's going to have to boot in, so she's not going to be able to use her ability. Wonder if he's looking at his deck and he's got everything he needs in there. He's got 17 cards. That's quite a bit of variance there. He's got 1, 2, 3 of his ace of clubs. That's pretty bad odds. Got 1, 2, 3 of his eights of clubs as well. He's only got 2 of his values in here. He only has 1 of. Wonder what he's doing here. Okay, Hamshanks is pinned down, which is good if he takes casualties, and then he can't use Pedro. He's got to hit Hamshanks first. What else does Shecky attack he have? Oh, he's got outgunned too. That helps. Oh. 6-2 here versus a 10-1 because his shooter gets +2 bullets because of her, which is very nice. So let's see, can he use outgunned? He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bullets versus 1, 2, 3. Yes, he can use outgunned. Although if Axolotls pulls a dead man's hand, it's going to be not enough. I just don't see very good odds for Axolotls being able to get a dead man's hand, though. If you're only able to look through, what was it, 6 and 2, 8 cards out of, what was it, 14 or 17, whatever was left in his deck. Let's see if he discarded 6 and 2, so we went through 8 cards. 8 plus 9, yeah, he was at 17 cards, so I don't know. I think that's risky. I think time is on his side too, so I don't know what's prompting that risk. Winner is Shecky by, 4 ranks. Ouch. Plus he's cheating, so he can coach whip someone. Oh wait, they both have a coach whip, right? No, Ricochet, that's even. I guess that's just as bad. Man, if he does both of these, does he need? He doesn't need to do both. He's already up by 4. So first thing is he gets discarded. I guess he was the shooter. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he's still losing all his dudes either way. Plus he was cheating, so he got to draw another card. I don't think you can see it on there, but Fool Me Once is still on his home somewhere over there. Wonder if it did that automatically. Oh, jeez. Also, Inner Struggle. So yeah, he's down by 5 still. So he's got to ace them both. That's rough. That's super rough. That did not go how he wanted at all. Let's see, can he stay in the game though? 1, 2. He already used this. That's no good. So he can get up to 3 influence. Does he have enough? Doesn't have enough money to pay for Bob here. That might be game. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 control points. Yeah, he's got to fight. Otherwise, that's game, I think. Oh man, that was a really bad shootout round for him. We'll see how this goes. This is the last chance he's got. Maybe he can take out Ramiro and then maybe take out Allie. Oh, they're both fighting. Okay. Oof. He's got a pistol whip. And he drew a Frontier Feud. Oh, he must have got that from Circle M. So he's got another force call out or control point. Why is he booted? Okay. So 10-1 versus 5-2. Well, see if he had Dead Man's Hand. That would be pretty amazing if he was able to pull that off. It's about his only chance. I guess he could get a legal. Even if he got a legal flush, it's not enough because he's going to be down by 1. Shucky's always going to have at least a rank 6. It's either going to be a 6 or a 9 pretty much all the time, especially if he's drawing that many cards. So Dead Man's Hand is about the only thing you can hope for. Guess legal 4 of a kind might be enough, but alright, so oh, he got it. Oh my god. That's incredible. He got it up by 5 ranks. 11-6. Wow. Alright, so he goes up by 2, but he's still down by 3. Guess that allows him to only discard one of these 2. Hopefully, I assume he's going to discard Alley. Although, does he care? Can he still win? He's got 1, 2, 3. Still got 4 control points. Oh wait, no. Yeah, that's right. He was down by 1. So he was only down by 4. He went up by 2, so he was able to ace Ramiro, and then she went home safe. Okay. So he just probably wanted to save his control points, because I think that's still game at this point. Yeah. That was an incredible shootout round, but it just wasn't enough. Yeah, that was a very interesting ending there. I think Axolotls saw that he had that Dead Man's Hand structure in his hand. That's why he did the original fight, but maybe just got unlucky. Didn't get what he needed, but knew it was coming up on his next hand, so not that he had really a choice at the end there. He kind of had to fight, but I think even if he would have gotten Alley, I think he still would have been in check, but still, that was pretty epic. 5-2, yeah. Yeah, he was counting his hand. He's been doing really well at that, clearly. Very nice. Well, that was very well played. I mean, congrats to both these guys for making it to the top 4. Congrats to Shucky for moving on to the finals. I think, let's see, it's Tybar and He Has Moments, who are waiting to see what happens with those guys in their top 4 match, and then the winner of that will go to face Shucky, it looks like. Cool. Alright, well, good games there, and hopefully I'll be able to record some more of these top 4 games. So, alright, take it easy, guys, and thanks for watching.